Stay on that.
Pardon?
You might decide you want to stay on 3 days a week.
Maybe just being there, I just feel like I feel like a fraud. Like this isn't what I meant to be doing. If that makes sense. Yeah, love this.
Balance, you're gonna pay the bills as well.
So true.
Is everyone for today?
Well, Tony might be coming, but we'll start, I reckon.
No worries. Well, congrats. So I want to start with an intention for the class to be completely present in our bodies. Super important. I have an affirmation for this that I have like reminders in my phone that come up every couple of days. One of them is I live here now. Other one is I love being in my body. And the last one is I'm at peace with all that has happened, is happening, and will happen. We'll begin by taking a deep inhale, nice and slow, and the exhale, just exhale slowly with your lips first. One more inhale. Exhale with your lips first. And on the last inhale and exhale, the exhale will be aside. Take the last inhale. And we'll start with some neck stretch. So on the inhale, just bring your neck up to the sky. And exhale down to the floor. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale down to the floor. Last one. And up to the sky. And we'll do the same to the right. So we'll inhale and look to the right. Then exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Last one. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. And now we'll go into caterpillar pose. So just bring your legs out in front of you. And then cross your arms through under your knees. And we'll take 5 deep breaths here. And every time you exhale, just slowly sink in to slightly more each time. Just comfortably though, don't push yourself into it. So, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and sink. Inhale. Exhale and sink. Inhale. Exhale and sink. Last one. Inhale. Yeah, just warming up so don't push yourself too much. And when you're ready, come up into all fours. And we'll do some cat-cows to warm up the lower backs. So as you inhale, you face up and arch your back. And as you exhale, push up with your hands and between your navel and your legs. And working towards the wall. Inhale. Arch. Exhale. Push up. Exhale. Push up. A couple more at your own time, at your own pace. And while you're here, move your hips out to the left or the right, and do some hip circles, clockwise, anti-clockwise, just feeling to your body what you feel your body needs. Don't forget to breathe. When you're ready, we'll just do some wrist stretches. So when your right hand, flip it over onto the back of your hand, and just slowly move backwards and forwards. Give it a nice soft stretch. Just make sure your weight is balanced, you're not putting all your weight onto it. You're ready? The right hand back, flip the left one over and do the same. Come back to all fours. Just sit back into hero pose and interlace your hands. Just give them a nice rotation. Couple, three, 4 times each way. tabletop. And bring our right hand up to the side, hold it for some seconds, and then thread it through your left. You should feel a stretch in your upper back and shoulder. Just take a couple of deep breaths here again and feel yourself sinking into it on the exhale slightly each time. On your next exhale, bring that right hand back up to the tabletop and bring your left hand up into the roof. Just hold it there for a little bit of a stretch, and then thread it through up to your right hand. Take a couple of deep breaths in your own time. Good. Feel yourself sink into it on the exhale. When you feel ready, bring that left hand back through, up into the tabletop. And we'll bring our right foot just next to our right hand and slightly roll it out a bit. You should feel a stretch in your glutes to hip area. Don't push it too hard, just warm it up, simple guys. And just take a few deep breaths in your own time. Next exhale, slowly pull that right leg back to the tabletop, and then bring your left out next to your left hand. Bit of a lunge with a slight roll out again. Take a few deep breaths in. Need a deep breath stretch. Always lean forward more. back to the tabletop. Just give yourself a few big circles again. Couple clockwise. When you're ready, put your hands closer towards your knees and stand up. Just actually stay in this position, kind of ragdolling down, and grab hold of each side of your elbows. Just make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, and just slightly rock side to side, backwards and forwards. Now your feet back and forward. When you're ready to take an inhale, as you exhale, sink down a bit more into it. If you need, you can bend your knees slightly. One more inhale, nice deep. Slow. Slow exhale, sink down. One more deep inhale. Exhale slowly. When you feel ready, slowly come up, really slowly. Kind of feel vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your hand up to face your palms, and with a slight arch, give yourself moments back, stretch back. When you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. That's all from me. Not sure who's taking over. You are? You want to go to the front? Yeah. It's not bad if you want.
Standing on the mat. Bring your awareness into your toes, into your balls of feet, then into the heels. Really feeling your feet on the earth. Closing down the eyes if that's comfortable, or just having a soft gaze. And as we stand and breathing, bring our focus into our feet and imagining roots growing from the earth. Making our way down into the earth, through the floor, through some surface below. As you move your roots, make their way down further into the earth. Feel the power of that earth. And as you breathe in,
feel that energy rise up from your feet to your legs, to your elbows and hips, to your torso, lighting up your chest. That energy flows over into your arms, to your hands, way up the neck, to your head, way up through the crown. And now as you breathe in, you're breathing in the energy from the earth up into your feet, up into your heart. As you breathe out, you're breathing that energy up from your heart, through your crown, up into the sky. Feeling that cycle. Now reversing that cycle. As you breathe in, you're bringing energy in from the sky, down into your heart. As you breathe out, down through your feet into the earth. Feel yourself as a conduit. With this flowing through us, you flow. On in breath, raising up the head. And the exhale, folding over the hips. And the inhale, coming up to flat back position. And the exhale, planting the palms and stepping back to plank. When we're in plank, we're going to tune into our hands. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So turning on the core, be stable, and turning on our Hasta Bandha so the fingers are spread wide, weight is into the V of the thumb and the forefinger, and you're gripping the mat, and you're feeling your shoulders stacked over your wrists, feeling stability with that. Your upper back is doming up towards the sky, and you're breathing in. Turning on the Ujjayi breath, once it starts to become challenging. And as you feel your arms shake, know that that is fresh prana flowing into your body. And the exhale lowering down, and the next exhale lowering down. And the inhale coming up to a gentle baby cobra. Exhale, pushing up to down facing dog. And breathing here. And on an inhale, walking your way up to the front of your mat, however it feels good for you. And the exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, folding over. Then inhale, rolling your way up. Bringing the arms above the head. And as you exhale, just taking the left arm down to the side. On an inhale, breathing length into that raised arm. On the exhale, sliding the right arm down, the left arm down the side and opening up the side. And as you inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Inhale, coming back up, both arms up. And exhale, lowering the other arm. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, finding length. And the exhale, bending. Okay. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, and exhale, taking the hands behind your sacrum and clasping them. And as you inhale, bring the chest up towards the sky. And as you exhale, folding forward and taking some breaths here as you either reach your interlaced fingers up towards the sky, or you reach them towards your head, whichever feels yummy and stretch. On the next exhale, releasing the hands and inhale, coming up to flat back. On the exhale, stepping back to plank and flowing through. This time coming up to a bigger cobra or an upward dog, if that's what you like. So pushing back to downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here in and out and walking it out if that is what feels good. Taking any movements that you need. Again, making sure you have the hasta bandha, the hand locked. And on an exhale, we're going to walk our fingers, our hands back to our feet. So we're in the forward fold this time to the back edge of the mat. Lifting up to a halfway lift. So inhale. And exhale, folding over. On an inhale, rolling it away out. Hands go overhead. And back to the hands. Press. Now we're going to take our hands and put them on our hips. Now we're going to do a few lunges. So we're going to do 5 on each side, but we're going to alternate. So in your own time with your own breathing rhythm, taking a step forward, lunging, see if you can touch the mat with your knee, stepping back, and then stepping forward with the other. So that's 1 on each side. So in your own time. Open legs. So then we're going to flow again, coming hands up, exhaling as we fold over, inhale, coming into half bend. Exhale, making our way down into plank and flowing through Lord's choice. When we exhale, meeting back and down the facing dog. Let's do downward facing dog. On an inhale, raising the right leg up. And stepping it through between the hands and coming up into a lunge. High lunge. Once we're here, we're going to grab onto our left wrist with our right hand. And the same thing as we did when we were standing, we're going to breathe up. Breathe. As we breathe in, we're going to lift up. And as we breathe out, we're going to bend over. So you should be targeting this area of the back. And lengthening on the inhale, stretching on the exhale. Coming up, bring your hands above your head and exhale. Practice lifting your chest up. Exhale, bringing your hands down to the earth and lifting up the right arm, twisting towards the bent knee. Take a breath here. And exhale, placing the palms on the earth and stepping back and moving through a flow. And do the same thing on the other side. So lifting up the left leg or right leg? Left leg. Taking the left up. Placing it between the hands. Coming up to high lunge. Taking hold of the right wrist with the left hand. As you inhale, lengthening. As you exhale, bending, stretching. Breathing fresh prana into that whole side of the body. Everything the ribs and the lungs. Always breathing. Making sure that we've got enough space between the 2 feet. So we don't want to be in a tightrope, we want to be on tram tracks. We've got a nice solid base. On an inhale, bring the arms up above the head. And on an exhale, practicing the arms, offering up your heart to the sky. On an exhale, placing the right palm on the earth and twisting open towards the bent knee side. On an exhale, placing the palm down and moving through flow. And then exhale back to down. Making your way to the front of the mat in whatever form you could. So like walking, hopping, dancing, moving halfway, lift on an inhale, folding over on an exhale and rolling up on the inhale. Down the floor again from here, folding over on an exhale. Hold it. And stepping back to plank on the exhale. Same thing for 3 breaths. So again, focusing on that hasta bandha, your hands pressing into the earth, your hands also growing roots at your feet. Feeling the strength, the earth that's supporting you. And lowering down through a flow. And leaning down facing down. And raising up the right leg. And bringing it to your right elbow. And then inhale, raising the right leg, back to 3-legged dog. And exhale, bringing over to the left elbow. And then inhale, come back to 3-legged dog. And then exhale, bringing the knee through, trying to touch your nose, and trying to touch your butt with your heel. And placing it between the hands. Coming up to warrior 1. Again, making sure that we've got a nice wide stance, so that we're not wobbling all the way. In this position, we're bringing our arms up to the sky as we inhale, opening up the cactus as we exhale. Bringing our arms above our head as we inhale, and taking our hands behind us and interlacing behind the sacrum. And on the exhale, folding forward into humble warrior. Taking 3 nice deep breaths here. And when you're ready, coming back up. Sure, arms up the line. This time we're going to lower our back knee. We're going to come into half Hanuman. So, toes pointing up towards the sky with front foot. And we're hinging at the waist. Going forward, trying to keep our spine straight. And breathing into that stretch, targeting the back of the leg. I like to move my foot around. See what that does for my muscles. Always breathing. And planting that front foot and coming back up into warrior 1. From here, we are going to come forward into warrior 3. So we're going to put our weight into our front leg, and this is where a block might be handy if you need it. We're going to come into half moon after that as well. So putting our weight into the front foot, lifting up the back, bring the arms down by your hips, focusing on that strong foot that is deeply connected to the earth. The back leg is straight and turned on, the foot is alive, the toes are flexed. The core is turned on. We're flying. From here, we're going to come into half moon, so bringing the hand down towards the earth, opening up the hips to the side of the room, raising the arm towards the ceiling, perhaps, and turning your gaze to either the floor, the horizon, or your hand. And bringing your hand down, bringing your feet, so both feet to the floor, the sun is and shaking your legs out. Halfway lift, inhale. Rolling over an exhale. Rolling up. And squat some down. Notice how you feel. Notice the difference between your left and right side. The next inhale, raising the arms up overhead. And the exhale, folding over. And that's halfway lift on the inhale. And the exhale, planting the palms, stepping back into plank and moving through exhale. Coming to me, downward facing dog. Now on the next inhale, raising the left leg up. On an exhale, taking left knee to left elbow. Or a switch on, hands are strong to the earth. Inhale, up to three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bringing your knee through the centre, but touch your butt with your heel and your nose to your knee, and placing your foot. From here, we're coming up into warrior one. So come up, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead, and interlacing the fingers. This time with the opposite thumb on top, the one that probably feels a bit weird. Inhale, raising your chest to the sky. And as you exhale, coming forward into humble warrior. As we're in this potentially challenging position, coming back to the intention to be present. Inhaling, coming back up. And exhale, bringing the back knee down to the earth. Coming to half hanuman, remaining to shuffle. Straightening that front leg. And exhaling over the leg. Then moving your foot around. Keep my toes up my leg and over. Stretch the legs for me. Coming up, lifting the back knee up and coming back up into warrior one. And from here we're going to come into warrior three. So we're going to place that, put the weight into the front leg and float the back leg up off the floor. Or switched on. Again, focus is in the sole of the foot. The part of it that is rooted. Hips are square. Hands potentially by the hips or maybe out in front. Or it's turned on. And coming into half moon, so opening up those hips to the side of the room, and is actually on a block, on the floor, arms, raising. Your hands are alive, not flopping around in space there. Leading edges of your and bringing that right leg down next to the left, falling forward, and enjoying this moment to just sway and bounce. Bend each leg one time. Look at your beautiful feet. There might be someone who thinks they're weird. And they are, but they're beautiful. And take a moment to just send a bit of gratitude to each of those toes on the foot. Thank you for carrying me every day. This incredible life. Just breathing. Up to halfway lift on inhale. And folding over on the exhale. And exhaling, inhale, rolling up as slowly and deliciously as you can. And bringing the palms together.
So we are standing at the top of our mat, making Samasthiti, hands at heart center, shoulders roll down, soft gaze, tuning into the breath, tuning into the fire in the body. We've generated quite a bit of heat, feeling the prana, forcing from the tips of the toes, up the calves, up the backs of the knees, up the thighs, into the hips, belly, residing in the heart. I live here now. I live here now. When we're ready, gently blinking the eyes open, and on the next inhale, sweeping hands up towards the sky, palms meet overhead, small back bend if that feels okay. Exhale to swan dive forward, bending in the knees. Maybe belly touches thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, gazing at the top of the mat. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, keep the right foot where it is. Spin the left foot out so the toes face the left side of the mat. And coming up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So just checking the alignment that the front heel runs into the middle of the back arch. Got a nice long stance. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms are up. Fingers splayed open. And bending deeply into that front knee. And just settling into our Warrior 2. Breathing deeply into the belly, keeping the spine nice and straight. Focus forward. When we're ready, flip front palm is inhaling forward. Exhale, exalted warrior. Left hand comes onto the left back of the thigh, opening the right side body. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, we'll slowly straighten the front leg. And as we inhale, we'll reach forward with that right hand. Perhaps coming into the inside of the right ankle or block could be handy here. If not, we're good. Coming into our Trikonasana. Gazing at the left thumb. Feeling the stretch in the inner right groin. Stay here for a few moments. Inhale and exhale. For switch on. Inhale and exhale, coming up to Warrior 2. Then from here, stepping, and we'll switch the hands slowly like we're moving through honey on the back of the left foot. And then we'll inhale, left hand to the sky, right hand on the back of the left thigh. And as we exhale, we'll wriggle forward, framing the front foot, step the right foot back, high plank. Shoulders over wrist, Hasta on, core on, glutes activated, inhale to rock forward, exhale to lower the chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lowering the thighs if that feels okay, and exhale, down going low. Driving the head through the shoulders, we gaze at the upper thighs. settling into the breath. From here, we'll inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, hug right knee to the chest. And then from here, we'll step the right, shoot the right foot out to the left for a falling star. Inhale, press it up, hips to the sky. And then as we exhale, slowly lower the right glute, then the left glute onto the mat, sitting down with the legs wide open. We'll inhale, raise the arms to the sky. And then exhale, we'll fold towards the left toe. Left toe is flexed, stretching the right side of the body. Feeling the opening, respecting our edge. And with each exhale, sinking deeper. Here for a few more breaths. Gently inhale, arms back to the sky. Spine nice and straight. Exhale, folding towards the right, flexing the right toes towards us. Hands land where they may. We're stretching the left side body with every exhale. Seeing if we can melt a little deeper. Opening the obliques. Gently inhale to rise, hands to the sky. And as we exhale, right hand finds the mat. And we're pushing back into our falling star. Safe way. Inhale back to three-legged dog with the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, step the right foot to the top of the mat. And then the left foot forward fold. I invite you to take some exhales, cleansing exhales at the mouth if that feels good. Just inhale, and a forward fold. Lots of breath here. Inhale, gently rising to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise to standing, taking our arms up with us to the sky, high salute, palms touch. Small back bend if that feels okay. Exhale, hands to our center, sun sleepy. From here, we'll step the right foot back. From here, we will come into our Virabhadrasana 2. On this side, checking the stance, the knee over the ankle slightly, shoulders relaxed, arms nice and strong, focusing out in front, sparking the fingers, feeling the prana flow throughout the body. When ready, inhale, flip the palm forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Bending deep into that front knee, feeling the opening in the left side body. Breathing nice and deeply. Ujjayi breath. And inhale back to warrior 2. Arms come out to the shoulders. Exhale, slowly straighten the front leg. Inhale, we reach forward with that left hand coming down to inside the left ankle. Lock is optional if it helps. Right hand to the sky, gazing towards the right thumb. Inhale, staying for the exhale. One more round of breath. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, coming up to warrior 2. pivot onto the ball of the back right foot and exchange the arms like we did before, moving through honey. So the right arm comes out towards the front, left hand on the back right thigh. Inhale the right arm to the sky, feeling the stretch. This time on the right side body. Stay with for another breath. Inhale. Exhale the wind of the arms forward, frame the front left foot. Plant the palms, step left foot back to meet in high plank. With the shoulders over the wrists, hasta bandha arm, we inhale to rock forward on the tippy toes, exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze to the sky. Exhale, downward dog. Invitation to another few exhales. Sighing out on the exhales. Feeling the heat. Feeling how alive we are in this present moment. How grateful we are for our healthy, able bodies. Inhale, lifting left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, hugging it in towards our chest. And shooting left foot out to the right side. Inhaling, pressing left palm into the mat, right hand to the sky, forming star. Beautiful. Exhale to gently sit down onto the mat. Keeping the legs nice and wide. Flexing toes towards us. We inhale, arms up. And then as we exhale, arms meet the right toes. Fingertips by the right toes or the right shin. Stretching left side body. Breathe deep into the belly. Exhale it down. Stretching on the left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise back to center, both arms towards the sky, spine nice and tall, and as we exhale, folding towards the left toes, sparking those toes, flexing them towards us. Right side body stretch. Exhale to melt a little deeper, if that feels good. Inhale, straighten the spine, bring both hands up towards the sky. As we exhale, we'll plant that left hand, press into that left, lift up our hips, the right hand to the sky, golden star. Inhale, swivel, right palm onto the mat, left leg to the sky, beautiful work or a bit of dog. And then exhale to step the left foot through to the top of the mat, right foot to meet the left, in our forward fold. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, fold. Letting go of the glutes as we fold, letting go of the hips. Inhale to slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, until we meet in our Tadasana. With the palms facing forward, shoulder blades slightly squeezing together, tailbone slightly tucked, with the gaze softened in front of us. Feeling our power, feeling the roots we've laid down, the foundations we've built upon, and taking a moment to feel proud of ourselves. This is where Tony calls it to you.
about just guiding us into our Shavasana? You try that.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Not ready
I
for it?
just don't know enough about it.
There's what?
I just don't know enough to even articulate it.
That's fine. Come on, Alan.
Yeah.
Take us into Shavasana.
Shavasana. Alrighty.
Bring us in there.
So from here in our Tadasana, we'll gently inhale the arms up towards the sky, palms touching overhead, and as we exhale, we'll sink the hands towards heart center, bring the feet shoulder width apart, or quite wide apart actually. Keep on exhaling and squatting down, nice and deeply until the elbows are on the insides of the thighs for our Malasana. Bring the heart up, elevating the heart. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling fully. And gently sitting the sit bones down to the earth and taking the legs out in front of us. So we'll come into our seated forward fold at Uttanasana, keeping the spine nice and tall. Inhale to flip the hands up towards the sky, palms can touch. And as we exhale, we hinge at the hips, keeping the back straight. And folding forward. Touching shins, ankles, toes. Whichever position allows the back to keep its integrity. To feel perhaps a nice stretch in the backs of the legs, a gentle stretch. As we wind down. Here for a few more breaths. Still working that beautiful Ujjayi breath that has that victorious quality, that on each exhale it sounds like we're at the ocean, looking out to the horizon. When we're ready, on our next inhale, we'll slowly come out of our seated forward fold, bringing the hands up again to the sky. The same inhale, and as we exhale, we'll bring hands to the heart center. We'll take right foot into the inside of the left thigh, flex the left toes towards us. We'll inhale to rise, hands to the sky. Exhale to fall forwards, hinging again at the hips, reaching towards that left foot, keeping the back nice and straight as we can. And by flexing the left toes, we strengthen the back leg stretch. So we might feel it a bit deeply, a bit more deeper in the hamstrings. And just settling into a nice sweet spot. Beautiful. Inhale to gently rise, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Slowly switching, right foot forwards, left sole of the foot snugs into the right inner thigh, flexing right toes towards us. We inhale, arms to the sky, spine nice and tall. Exhale, hinging at our hips, reaching those fingertips towards the right foot. Opening, stretching our lower back,
perhaps, as well as the back of the right leg. Once you're ready, we'll inhale to come out of this asana. Spine nice and tall, hands to the side. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Then from here, we'll start to make our way down to the mat. So slowly coming to our backs, ensuring the lower back is in contact with the mat. And we'll bring in both knees to the chest. We'll give ourselves a nice big hug. Perhaps rocking side to side. If that feels good for the longer spine. A little self-massage. A big hug to ourselves, from ourselves. Thanking us for making this time for our practice. Two more poses before our Shavasana. From our little fetal position, we'll come into a nice spinal twist. So taking the arms out to our sides like a T, bringing knees out like a right angle. Lower back still in contact with the earth. Inhaling here. And as we exhale, we'll let the knees fall towards the right side. So they'll come off of the mat, taking our gaze over towards left fingertips. Making sure we're rolling both shoulder blades into the mat so they're touching the floor. Breathing deeply into the belly in our twist. Literally, physically and energetically unwinding. Slowing down our breath. Slowing down our thoughts. On our next inhale, we'll lift both knees back to center. As we exhale, floating knees down towards the left side of the mat. Left side. Driving both shoulder blades into the earth, taking the gaze over towards the right fingertips. Deeply into the belly. Feeling the ribcage rise, heart lift. Then when we exhale, feeling heart soften, navel joining towards the spine. Next, inhale, we'll float the knees back up to center. Exhale to relax the legs, straighten them out in front of us. Bring the arms back down by our sides. And closing the eyes down. Arriving at our final crucial pose, our Shavasana. Really, your body melt into the earth. Feeling the loving embrace of Madre Tierra.
Actually, no. So slowly. Feels okay. Starting to bring some life into the fingertips. Bringing some life into our roots, to the tips and the toes. As we deepen our breath. We can add a few ankle rolls, wrist rolls, reanimating the physical body in our own time. Gently, on the next inhale, we can float the hands up off the mat, up behind our head, resting backs of hands on the earth, for a full body stretch. Like we would perhaps in the morning as we roll out of bed. Then, in our own time, let's roll onto our preferred side for today. Slowly, keeping the eyes still closed. Perhaps our head is resting in our bicep, knees are slightly bent in towards us. In our reintegration pose. Inhaling slowly, bringing ourselves to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed if possible. Spine nice and tall. Bringing our hands to heart center, to the seat of the soul. Seal our practice with one round of Om. So exhale the breath that we currently have. Deeply inhale from bounce to third eye center. Breathing bounce to the throat, the clear expression. Then hand thumbs back towards the heart. Thanking each other for our presence today. Deeply respect of ourselves, all living, sentient beings. Namaste.
first time I see you guys having a crack at teaching.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Nice. It's like vibration reduces the time every year. So you first see yourself some feedback in the channel.
Yeah, I definitely felt more confident in the last couple of times I've done it. I did come in a bit frazzled from just the week I've had, but I felt pretty good about it. I feel more confident giving that instructions. I'm still not 100% confident in sequencing because I still don't know, especially many vinyasa sequencing. But yeah, I felt pretty good with that.
That's good feedback.
I echo that. I feel you were very confident in this, and you were sure of yourself, and that came across in your clear instructions, and you had a plan, and I think you executed it very well. And it was a very thorough warm-up. I like the back of the wrist stretch and tabletop especially, because I think wrists are pretty tight, and we don't, it's usually cat-cow, wiggle, which is great, but then to go that extra with the back of the hand on the mat, that takes it a step further. Yeah, it's very thorough. I'm enjoying it.
I was thinking that too, that the bringing yourself. Yeah, you was awesome. And I can see how you've taken the feedback from the last couple of times each time. Step to it, it's really great. Really great. Something I reckon that you'd be able to achieve quite easily is a bit more a little bit more description of your instructions.
Yeah.
For example, in the beginning when you were take your head up to the something take your head up to the sky and then take your head down to the earth, but it's what you meant was toward the earth. If someone, because I was thinking there was a few times when you were instructing where if I wasn't watching you, then I wouldn't know, I'd get lost, I wouldn't be doing what you were saying. These are things like taking the back of the hand to the earth or something like that, just the little extra so that imagine that if someone wasn't watching you, that they would know.
True. I can definitely, when I practice at home, maybe say out loud what I'm doing. I think that the next stuff is something I literally thought up the other day. It's not something I really usually do.
Yeah.
So I probably didn't have experience with describing it. I just kind of winging it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you did a great job, but I guess it was
it's
sort of
good
throughout
feedback,
it, you just maybe one or two other scriptures and what's going on.
Yeah. I can definitely work on that for sure.
Nah, just love it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm really impressed now because I felt your hesitancy with getting up there, and
They've been giving good feedback for the last couple of weeks, so I think it's trying to take on. So
we can try and pick things like Rosie's done, which is good feedback.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, that kind of class. So right, very good. Great. All the elements there. Like Rosie said, maybe just like to distribute the cueing words.
Yeah.
So that you might bring the tune
Oh, yeah, true.
lift the chin up towards the ceiling, lift it up towards the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just my cue. But otherwise, it will good. The timing was pretty good too. It was a good time. Remember to do that, so. I think you just got to start believing in yourself more than anything.
Yeah.
Allow your inner light of power to shine through. It's there.
Yeah.
Still a little bit of a hesitant energy. But yeah, that's what we know about. See that.
Yeah.
That is.
I think it'll come in time, more practice, and
Well, that's
more
it.
confidence.
That's why we do this.
Yeah.
It's because it's practice and it gets you build up confidence.
And I've been enjoying doing these. I've definitely needed it to actually try and take the little sections of classes. Yeah.
Are you managing to get to classes as well?
Yeah. But during the week, I do restorative and yin classes myself. I don't really do a lot of vinyasa. It's not really something I've done a lot. I go to slow flow classes sometimes, but it's mostly yin.
So you try and get to a few here and there just to give yourself some more, sort of take in some more sequences.
Yeah.
Just see how the teacher. It's useful. I really enjoy it because I understand, play soccer is one of your sort of active sports. And
I'm gardening during the day and landscaping during the day, so I come home and I want to go
so
to yin class.
yeah, it totally makes sense for you to be.
Yeah, it's too much sometimes to go to the vinyasa class. After that, I feel like I get really tired.
Yeah. So I totally get that. That's your path as far as teaching.
I initially wanted to teach yin and restorative. That was my intention. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
But
It'll be good. It's definitely good.
regardless,
Yeah.
get your head a little bit around the surface, around.
Of course, yeah. I think I'll start going to more of the slow flow classes. Yeah, that still feels like that's more my energy, but it's still learning the vinyasa sequences and flows. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a pretty weird vibe for me. It's kind of like with dancing, like when I'm not thinking, I can dance beautifully, and then as soon as I've gone to a dancing lesson, I'm like it's just like my brain's involved. But I did that on purpose because I know that I can wing it quite well. I'm really experienced in my own practice, and so I can just make something up. But I decided to make a plan on the tram here, so it was this and then that, and then this and then that. And so that was really good learning for me that if I'm gonna make a plan, I need to practice any little bits, like any transitions that I'm not sure about. I was trying to go through it in my head beforehand, but I didn't make it all the way to the end. So there was a couple of just a transition of coming into Warrior 3 that were just a little bit clumsy. And so I think if I had practiced those, I would have just figured out that from this to that. Yes, but so I'm here for edge and to not show you all my best, and be a bit in front of you all. Or just be seen in that, because I think that's my edge at the moment.
I think you did great. I think it was awesome. Very well thought through with the introduction without the roots, growing our roots from our feet into the earth. I felt that we could all visualize that. That helped me feel more present and more connected with everything and everyone as well. I think that was a great way to start the segment. And yeah, it's still, I think, I'm trying to think. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was still, even if you planned it and planning it is not something you usually do. I think it's still a good way, to remember, yeah, this is what we did for this class, and then just to have that record planned, so that, teaching the next day, like, oh, okay, I'll try to work maybe a different muscle group or different poses, and then still have that element of winging it as you go, but to have maybe, like that structure is good. It's good to have.
I think it was a really nice introduction.
Definitely.
You winged it. That was beautiful intro. Like that said, you can visualize it and it really makes you present. And that was it's a good workout.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how was the level of like lunch?
It was nice. I enjoyed the lunches. Yeah, I liked it and stuff like that. And yeah, you have like a really kind of nurturing energy. It's a nice, like, positive vibe. I think a lot of people enjoy coming to your classes. And the probably only thing I can say is similar to Bella. Like, if you do feel like if you're winging it, and maybe sometimes it's a bit clunky, maybe like you can still wing it, because I feel like you do have that ability to do, but have like sort of like a semi-structure and then wing off that. Yeah. And then you'll kind of know what you're doing and then wing it as you go. Yeah. That would definitely help. But it was not, I enjoyed it. Overall, everyone's class today was like really set me straight.
Actually, yeah, just as an item, what out of like 10, where would you rate that intensity?
Maybe like 7, yeah.
So,
Is that for my
You came halfway through.
yeah, okay, halfway through, what are we rating?
Oh, just the intensity.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Okay, so it's kind of up there.
I'm feeling kind of weak throughout the beginning of the year, and I've only been slowly ramping up the getting through a class, and felt like it flowed well, but it wasn't like the last album.
But it was like pushing.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. It's good. Good level.
Great, well, that was funny.
Yeah, I said what you said yourself, and I think you've got a wonderful, playful, fun energy up there on that. Very exuding confidence and connection with everyone. You want to be out there, I can see that. So, but yeah, I mean, maybe it's good to have that foundation of some of a plan.
Well, that's my weakness.
Because that was you on almost like this kind of hesitation when we go feel that. So it's, yeah. You're married too, like I'm going to say, you're married too. So like, two individuals doing it. Structure and stuff, whatever, so work on that first. Build yourself a little toolkit of sequences and structure and stuff, and then it's come back to I don't know, like that flow, and it's just a little that. Bella? Bella? How did you go?
I felt I went well. I was reasonably confident in flow. Though I say perhaps some transitions like the falling star and the sitting down could have been finessed a bit more because I did not give that footage lift up. So I could work on that. So like as you said, for your own feedback, I have the same feedback from myself, like concentrating on the cues from say I guess moving asana like that or not so, calmly done asana in the middle of a flow, but to focus on those transitions a bit more, like the wording. And I feel I talked louder than I may have done previously, which I'm working on to try to project my voice, trying to be both soft and gentle, but also feeling I deserve to be heard.
See you, sister.
And
Yes.
then, really, activating the throat chakra, not being, not wanting to play small and none of that, just on the mat and have confidence in my siblings, which I feel I've improved on, I'm working on. It's fun. I have fun. Yeah. And I like playing the music at the end. So hope people felt nice and relaxed after a strong practice.
That's the feedback.
It was great. Yeah, it's such a, you've got the connection to the, I said this last week, you're holding more than just a class space. Yeah, there's no, your technical ability of teaching the classes is so there. And actually, no, I don't have anything other than it was awesome. Yeah, so good.
Definitely felt you more confident. I definitely really felt that. And showing more of yourself, being confident in your ability was really nice to see. It's a good class, and I think both of you together made me really super present and lifted my spirits. Both very positive, joyful people. And I was super relaxed at the end as well. I wanted to just lie there and fall asleep. And I enjoyed the affirmations and stuff that you said too, saying it's similar ones to mine, that kind of really instilled what I was saying, made me embody it even more. I think I didn't need it at the time that you said that, but I think I was 100% present. And I was yeah, it's good. No, it's really good class.
It's just solid. I think, coding of love.
Yes. It's really a beautiful heart.
Well done. So graceful. And extra special kudos for taking on the down to Shavasana. It was great. And it was good that you kind of managed to weave this, all of you to some degree, you recorded what they were set at the start, the intention, presence, somehow you echoed the theme, so flowed in that sense. Just that intuitively, just connecting, so the roots down, to the flow of the energy through us, that's line with that presence. was good. That's in that class. Yeah, I'm impressed how you've taken up that challenge. It's projecting your voice in the lab. It's really, it's probably it's a perfect projection for the room that you have. Just the this of the room and the music. It's just right. If it was a full room, a lot more people, that would probably step it up, but I think that's just for all of us, so it's something to always consider is your voice projection. And it has to change depending on the size of the room and how many people in the room. You have to be fluid with it, where that's at. So just to keep that in mind. One thing is also when you're doing the demonstrating the poses, and if you happen to turn around, it's facing the other way. Just to be mindful that there is that projection. So, how do you?
Sorry, finish your thing, but you just ruined me.
How does one resolve that? I mean, there's two things. You either turn your head back, even though you've been instructed to turn your head to the right, or you turn your head back to continue speaking to students. Or if you feel that if your own flow for them, usually that you keep it in there, then make sure that speak a lot louder because it's going to.
It just reminded me of when we were ending up facing the other way, moving forward and stuff. I guess you were probably trying to make sure that you were like staying in the position so you knew what was going on, but like how would it be for her to come to this side of the room? I like when teachers do that when you're ending up facing a different direction.
Yeah, great suggestion. Yeah, it's good to get off your mat and walk around. Start to get comfortable doing that too. Control. No? Control.
Or with a whip.
Control. Yeah, some teachers do it more than others, but don't be defined by your mat. Get off your mat. But it's still that. Tell you not to do it in a demonstrating at all and do it all just by walking around and talking. I mean, it's good to be able to practice to do both.
That was partly what was me as well. I was trying to switch between not doing it and just instructing.
At one point when you were mirroring us.
I was, yeah, and that was the other thing. I was like, oh crap, hang on, mirroring, and then I was like, oh god, now I'm like,
No, that was good actually. I was impressed that you mirrored us in the side stretch. That was good. Kudos for that. But in a sense, if you're going to start mirroring, then you should continue mirroring, because then you didn't do the lunges. That can get confusing with students. I mean, don't forget, you mirror when you're facing, when you're side on.
How do you remember what side, like, because I had that moment of like, shit. What do you do to try and remember?
That's what I've done.
I'm sorry, not just for mirroring, but say you're doing like a right left leg and 3-leg dog, and then we step through and jump. We're doing the left side. Do you have any ways that you should do things that you do to try and remember? Okay, we've done
Which side you're on?
Yeah, if you've done slow.
Well, I always do one side first. I always do the right side first. So, yeah, again, there's no absolutes with that either. Some teachers prefer to do the left side first and do the right side first.
Makes sense.
But it makes sense to choose the side and then you decide, right, that's the way I roll. There's all different theories as to why you should do that first or why you should do that first.
Is it the right side? Well, some schools say right side first because it can improve digestion slightly a bit better because of the ascending colon. So maybe stretching like the right side first and then the left. So maybe, yeah, maybe you might have mentioned it.
Yeah, I would mention that. That was one of the
Yeah.
bigger reasons in some schools. One back first, rather than head first. So when you're lunging with your right leg ahead, you're squeezing into the ascending column. When you go here, you're squeezing into the descending column. So in the way in which the digestive system works, so you can go away like that. So it makes sense to do it that way. But you could think of it as left side's your female side, or either side, and the right side is your male side, and then for the reason the female side should go first. Or for whatever reason your male side should go first. You can justify either side. So it doesn't really matter. But I think it just means that you choose a side. With your Warrior 2, just watch that you're just ever, I'm getting pretty picky here, but you're ever so slightly leaning toward the body.
Right.
So just keep it so nice and upright. So the mirror sometimes, but the idea with Warrior 2 is, I mean, it's pretty common when you see back on classes, you were just ever so slightly.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
point to that's it.
Question about transition between Warrior 2 and into Trikonasana. Is it that the stance needs to be smaller, or is that just because I'm moving my body in this?
Yeah, no, good question. I generally would say that, Warrior 2, you've got the wider stance than Trikonasana. Is there, or Warrior 2 is there. So if I'm doing a transition from Warrior 2 to Trikonasana, I would probably say right straight to front leg, back foot in a step or two. That's what I would. Probably if you could see maybe Naeem's life in yoga, probably using the distance. How far the feet are apart in each of those sections to verify that piece. But
It's very exact. Can be.
right, otherwise great. Well done all of you. Tony, what about next week? Try to get you up here.
Nick.
Alright, done. Turbo.
Which the ending maybe? If you ask them? Is it? It's relative. Think about how you'd like to do that this week. Cool, let's have a little lunch break.
Yeah.
Come back and do some twisting. So, why do we twist?
We twist to massage our internal organs, namely the digestive organs. Yeah, well, I mean, actually, with Chinese medicine, well, sorry, in Shiatsu, Japanese Oriental medicine, the hara, that's where all the organs are. So the stomach, but then the liver, and the gallbladder, and the kidneys, and uterus, and so yes, stimulating things, but also it's one of the ranges of motion of the spine.
Mm-hmm.
Side, and then like flexion, sorry, extension. Mix it up.
Well, in relation to the ranges of motion of the spine, yes. Why? What's unique about the way in which we twist the spine? What does it do to the spine itself? Actually, fix the spine to twist.
An answer that I'd be guessing.
Okay, so this is all guesswork.
Yeah. So it would be twisting all the processes, the spinous processes and the lateral processes that come off, and all the muscles and everything that join. So it'd be maybe lengthening the muscles, but then also potentially giving the connective tissue that wrap around the nerves that run down the spinal column, opportunity to relax.
Yeah, I mean, for the connective tissue, usually you need that longer held twist. So, those yin twists, like a twist of deer or something like that, you stay for a couple of minutes. The mix of the connective tissue. Yeah, I mean, well, when I just went like that, my back just went crack. So what's that?
Decompressing the spine.
Yeah, somewhat. It's helping to realign the vertebra. Because the vertebra, they're all their own thing. And so they get, they can get out of place. Like, so whenever you twist and you get that crack, it's like back into place. What's going on there? You mentioned something else. You said another important word in your answer there. Another area that we focus on quite strongly is
Breath, ribs, muscles, spine, nerves, disc. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Which nerves?
Which nerves? That is something that I can't even guess there.
You said it.
On the spinal.
Spinal. Which are central nervous CNS. So the CNS runs down along the spine, right, kind of through the spine, not like in the middle of it, along the side of it. Then those nerves kind of figure off and reach the whole body. We know what those nerves are actually doing.
Picking up information and sending information, sensory information.
So from the
Skin, but also everywhere else.
to where?
Eyes, brain.
So these nerves are the
Actually, do they go to the brain or do they go to a gland? It's like
but there's the hypothalamus, which is
interprets.
yeah, that's has a role in transmission. But yeah, you could say that the central nervous system is like an extension of the brain, essentially. There's hundreds of nerves, and some schools of thought that the nerves are actually like physical counterpart of the navis. So the lines of the meridians are the etheric counterpart of the nerves. That's a word the nerves are important. It relays that information. And so what can happen is when they move through the spine and through the vertebra, because the vertebra, when they move and whatnot, nerves can get trapped between the vertebra. Those trapped nerves can obstruct some of the information relay, but can also be something painful. Trapped nerve can be like a headache or something like that. It can be caused by trapped nerve. So when you twist, you can release essentially those trapped nerves as well. Free up those the nerves to do its thing. But we're also in the twisting process. You're also kind of there's like a pressure or stretch to some degree happening on the nerves themselves. So that we talk about sometimes people having a tense nervous system. That the nervous system can actually, if you're super stressed and anxious, then the actual nervous system itself can get kind of frazzled to some degree. So just through the twisting process, you can help to just make a little bit of stretching those nerves, relax, and help to potentially release some of that nervous tension.
Something that someone, a physio once told me was about nerve flossing. Like, kind of, but like just doing that like flosses the nerves because they don't necessarily stretch, but they like bring a movement into them. And you're flossing.
Yes.
It would, yeah. You feel it, it's not quite muscle, it's
So yeah, so lots of important reasons why we twist. Can we summarise that for Tony? Just what do? Why do we twist?
To help align the spine and to help elongate the nerves. So if you are frazzled, I guess you stretch some of the muscles as well. Yeah. Or and for the internal organs, stimulate the internal organs.
I guess muscle fibers are twisted like that until you hit the energy.
So when do you see twists happening in a class?
You say life,
No, in the open class.
like in the other class.
in life, when you're like yelling at someone as they're driving past me.
Probably end up with a signal.
At the beginning and in the middle.
So at the beginning, why would you twist at the beginning?
To warm up the spine, in addition to the cat and cow, but when we're seated, in Sukhasana or Virasana, to get mobilize the spine, loosen things up, and then
Yeah,
Throughout. Sorry, that's the.
yeah. there's no absolutes here. But at the beginning, I believe it is important to twist the spine at the beginning of the class. Because, you know, you come into a class with a certain stuff that's bottom of the day, and then there's some discrepancies in those vertebrae or whatever, you bring that into the class. So immediately, warm-ups always a little twist, whether it's a seated twist, you can do it lying down, so you might start the class lying down, and then do a lying down twist. This just helps to kind of reset the spine, so to speak, so that then it's ready to on the dynamic stuff. If you go straight into dynamic stuff without having done that, if there is some discrepancy there that hasn't been reset, and that's going to be sort of accentuated by strong practice. So it's, you know, I think personally, I think that's a really important thing to always consider. Twists, and you know, there's various ways in which, as I said, you can do it just a simple seated twist, lying twist, and even today in your warm-up, I think we did. I don't think did we do a seated twist?
I didn't.
I don't think we
I
did.
don't know. I did it a couple weeks ago, but then I felt like maybe it was too much to do straight away.
Yeah, no, not like a strong, you know,
Yeah.
lock and twist,
Yeah.
I think, but
Yeah.
something just nice and easy like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you did a thread the needle
Not
twist,
just twist, yeah.
and that's got a twisting element to
True.
it. It's not a strong twist, a deep twist.
Yeah, I guess it is.
But there is a bit of a twist
Yeah.
there, so you know, I would keep that.
Yeah, so they're okay to do at the start. Yeah. I think I do, like last week I was doing like this one, but I thought maybe that's like too strong to do like straight away first thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I recommend just a seated twist like this.
Yeah.
Or lying down twist.
Yeah.
And even in the lying down twist, you could sort of build up that intensity, because if that's where you're just starting, you might want to do a strong twist to start. So you might just lie down and kind of just something that's easy like that. You can build it up if you want. Legs over. Do a few of those, and then maybe you go into that and you sort of work your way up to, because that's strong, that requires a bit more strength in the core and in the spine. So I wouldn't go straight into one of those necessarily.
Yeah.
You know,
Balance. Craft, like
Oh, yeah. Twisty palm. And then, yeah, like you said, throughout, so it's nice to bring twists into our standing poses. What standing poses twists are?
So many. Like,
Close on that.
so you can go literally standing and balancing, like that sort of vibe. You can be in warrior, and you can twist, close twist. You can like that. With your binding and stuff. You can do revolved trikonasana or revolved half moon. What? Chair.
Twist, yeah.
And then lunging with the twist.
Yes.
And then you can be like, okay, let's take it a step further if we wanted to, and then maybe a bind. A fun one I like to do is, you know, we were saying lying down twists, supine twists, but then on the belly. Yeah, like the rolling scorpion, you know, it's like,
Oh, I love
oh,
that. That's the best.
And then you stay up there, and then the other side.
Or on the floor as well, like pigeon going the other way. With your arm going underneath.
There's a few variations of pigeon twists. And then the classic seated twist classic position, but then there's the variations with the arm over the other side.
Twist.
Sorry?
Close twist and then
Yeah.
get open.
So with this one, yeah, for some people that's quite challenging, just to be able to sit like that. So, to extend bottom leg as a variation. In Ashtanga, then there's a whole series of Adichyasana. Adichyasana, so this position here. A lot of them are forward bends, not really forward bends. They're also actually swinging from and killer for me because I'm not very well internally rotated in my hips, so that's hooking the arms around the outside. Challenging for me. So for me, it's easy just to gravity twist. So that seated twist becomes an important element in our floor work as well. And it's, there's no absolutes. It's like the resetting, we mentioned it helps to reset the spine. And it can help to reset the spine, particularly after a back bend. But also after a forward bend. Forward bend, not as important, but after a back bend, I think it's really nice to reset the spine with a twist. Which is why, when it comes down to the sequencing aspect of the class, when you come down to do your floor, personally I prefer to do the back bend first. Then you do your seated twist, and then you do your forward bend. But I know Amy's written it down the other way, forward bend first, then twist like it, and then back bend. It's kind of like stress the form, there's no absolutes, right? Resonate what resonates for you. But if we look at, for example, in the Gita book, look at this because it's got some good ideas, it's good information. The Gita's got their 10 poses that they work with, and their sequence, so this is kind of a traditional hatha sequence. So I'm not thinking so much vinyasa and I'm thinking hatha, so just kind of working on pose by pose. But their sequence in a particular way to follow the systems of the body and the endocrine glands. So the first pose in Gita is a yoga mudra. So just working with mudra to set your intention, but also working these kind of symmetrical movements. So you inhale like this, you exhale, you bow forwards across the arms, and you sort of tune into your intention here. So pay respect to yourself first, and come back up, and then you release out. So that's the yoga mudra sequence. You do it 3 times each time. Attention. But what's happening here is that you're activating the lungs by sort of slowing down the breathing. That movement here, open the chest, open the lungs here, activating the lungs, but you also, the slow symmetrical movements help to align left and right hemisphere of the brain, which in turn slows down the brainwave pattern, so it becomes like a process. So it's like switch on the brain first and align the lungs, and then the next pose is actually the spine twist. So they'll go next into the spine twist, which is so from the brain we move down through into the central nervous system. So we're following the trajectory of this vitamins and pathways. So brain, central nervous system, and then after that they do a back bend. So then they'll do wheel pose, which knows.
Toes, is that like the ultimate expression?
It's actually, I think it's actually more challenging to bring things down. I think the toes makes it more easy in some way. But then, so the reasoning for this is then, so we've done the brain, lungs, brain, central nervous system, and then the next is opening up the front of the body, obviously aligned to the autonomic nervous system, the ANS, autonomic. And in a sense, also, these different nervous systems also relate to those different elements of the nadi. So your central nervous system is working spine and working Sushumna. Sushumna is the central channel of fire through the spine. And then autonomic nervous system is Ida and Pingala, sun and moon channels. So it's kind of getting those all into balance and into alignment.
Both Ida and Pingala associated with autism.
Sympathetic and parasympathetic. So your sun channel is your sympathetic nervous system, and your moon channel is your parasympathetic nervous system. And then which is an option. And then it starts. Then the next 7 poses in here are working on the end of the system. So you start then going to your forward bend, which is working the creative glands, so testes and ovaries. Then you go into your bandhas, which is working your insulin producing gland, pancreas, and then digestive organs. Then from there you go into your bow, which works the kidneys and the adrenal glands.
So is that which is the first one, the forward fold, is that for the Muladhara?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more for the Svadhisthana. Actually, this is a weird correlation. This is where it gets a bit like, I don't know, I get this, but this is actually the Muladhara, because the adrenal glands, even though they're not placed down where your base chakra is, but the adrenal glands have got the alignment to the energy of the base chakra. You know, it's about survival, fight or flight. It's all about to your grounding energy, to be stable. Then cobra is the thymus gland, and then shoulder
The
stand.
thymus is the heart.
Thymus is by the heart. Yeah. Shoulder stand is for the thyroid gland. Fish pose is for your parathyroids and your pituitary gland in the brain. And then the headstand is your thyroid gland. For the last pose. But that's, yeah, so that's the Buddha using for that particular sequence. In Vinyasa, we don't necessarily follow this, but when you do come onto the floor and do your floor work, it's good to again reconsider. You know, it's like in your Vinyasa, you've considered hopefully working the spine in all the ways it can work. So you've got reflection and thoughts and forward bending in there, you've got a little back bending, you've got some twisting, and some side extensions. And then when we come and sit and do our floor work, I want to readdress that as well. To some degree. It's not like I have to, because you've hopefully done it in your standing poses, but it is nice to. So my choice is usually a back bend first, twist, forward bend, versions. You know, throw a few bits and pieces in there if you like as well. But I'll read to you the information here on spinals in this book. It's really nice as they break it down as to why do we do all these poses on the various levels of our being? So why we do it physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So Matsyendrasana is the name of the pose, actually often called Ardha Matsyendrasana. Matsyendrasana. Ardha, which means half spine twist. Meaning that we're twisting the spine halfway around. All spine twist. You couldn't. Matsyendra was the sage in the ancient faith who spread the knowledge of yoga consciousness to humanity. I think Matsyendra is the same as Matsyasana. I'm not sure. I'll double check that. Matsyasana is the fish pose. Matsyendra, I think, derives from that somehow. Well, I might be wrong. I'll double check that. Actually, just so don't mention it here. So it probably is. And it's a story of Shiva with his wife Parvati talking to her about the mysteries of the universe, and he was telling her all this spiritual knowledge, and there was a little fish pond. One of the fishes was tuning in and listening, and Shiva noticed that fish had taken his wisdom. So Shiva gave him the power to become human. So your task then is to go and spread this knowledge. So he became
Spread the what?
he became a great sage that spread the knowledge of yoga. So why we do it? The spinal cord, which houses the central nervous system, is the extension of the brain, which allows the mind to communicate with the body. Greater the freedom and suppleness in the spine, the better the communication system and controlled vitality in the body. By gently stretching and twisting the spine, we open up the vertebra and release trapped nerves, allowing free flow of information from the brain to the body and back via the spinal cord and central nervous system. Thinking improves, consciousness increases.
That explanation.
Yeah, quite concise. All that we just talked about. So physically, strengthening the spinal muscles allows the easy, light movement of the body with little physical stress and less tightness and lung restriction. The improved blood flow along the spine ensures oxygen supplies to the brain. This leads to a greater sense of well-being. Emotionally, we gain a sense of control and flexibility to bend and move as circumstances demand and direct, rather than cracking or breaking down stress. So there is this kind of saying sometimes, a flexible mind. I think a flexible spine gives you a flexible mind. Mentally, a flexible spine encourages flexible thinking, greater accuracy and perception due to the clarity of the response mechanism of the body. I mean, think about, I don't know about you guys, but when I come out of the yoga class, I've done my practice, asana practice, I feel clearer. It's like you just drop into a greater state of clarity and that fogginess dissipates in the brain. And I think that's a big part of it. Just helping to release tension in the body, the spine itself, the central nervous system and muscles. Spiritually, the spine is the carrier of the life force of the person, the sense of the I am. We talk of a strong, upright character, straight, strong people, people with a sense of presence. It's this spiritual strength which we are referring to. So here it gives you some problems on how to come into the classic spine twist. We'll go for a second. It says, points to remember your aim is to bring shoulders at right angles to the hips, whilst extending the spine to the spinal channel. Both buttocks firmly on the floor. Focus, the spine is the channel of consciousness. Breathe up and down it as you hold the posture. Imagine the breath is golden light, clearing the channel, creating firm consciousness. Benefits, more physical flexibility, greater emotional and coping ability, mental flexibility, softening of the rigid nature, greater coordination. So, yeah, a big thing as far as to consider when we come into a spine twist is this idea that we're looking to lengthen the spine. And that's a big part of yoga in general, it's this idea of creating length in the spine. Because throughout the day our spines compress, just naturally due to gravity and sitting at desk and writing cards, devices, and we tend to crunch up a lot more, press the spine a lot more. So yoga asana in general has a sense of always creating greater freedom of the spine and creating more length. Lengthening the spine should always be a prerogative as we come into almost all of the asanas, but particularly with the twist, because with the twist, if you start to, let's say we're like this, so you kind of curled up, hunched up, and the spine's compressed, and then you kind of just go into a twist like that, and you're twisting is about bad posture, essentially, which ain't necessarily going to be a good thing. So it's really important before you even go into the twist is to establish the length in the spine, so the sense of lifting up through the crown of the head, rounding through the sit bones. And so before you even start bringing in that length in the spine, and then once that's established, then from there, start
It's just the best feeling in the world. I was watching you do it, it's like, yes, that feels good.
And what do you think moves first when I come into a twist? Am I twisting from the top down or from the bottom up? Right, come and sit up. Even with it, maybe extend it a lot. So try first of all bottom down. So in a sense, so you're establishing the length first. So you do that, you do the right thing there. But then we'll turn the head. And notice how much twist you get in the cervical spine, the neck, yeah? And then you turn the shoulders, and then finally you turn the belly. So, and then do it again with the other way around. Now draw the belly in, turn from the belly first, then the chest, shoulders, and then the arms. What can you tell me the differences between the two ways?
There's more space, it's like going from the bottom up. It naturally, the neck has more room somehow.
Any other feedback?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good explanation. I felt when I was going from the bottom up, it was like there was naturally more, and there was more room as I was going. Whereas when I turned from the head first, it was like sort of, that's as far as it could get.
Right.
And then I turned the wrist.
Yeah.
It's more limited, that first wave, if it's
Yeah.
the top-down approach.
More of an inertia, like a spiral.
Yeah, I think that's what,
Yeah, just that naturally, that's the way our bodies, that's our centre of gravity down here, so we work from the centre of gravity out, rather than back to the centre of
I
gravity.
feel disconnected.
From the extremities, move out of the centre of gravity. So you want to start from our centre, which is our strength, it's our power, it's our centre. Start from there, and then in a sense, there is more of that extension, that lifting happening by just doing that, by drawing, coming in, lifting up through the chest, turning that way. You sort of naturally progressed with a sense of lifting the energy as you're twisting,
rather than like
rather than down there first. It kind of almost goes the other way in a sense. So it's it's an important thing to realise because we sometimes don't think about it. We just don't do it. But to actually twist from the belly up is really important. So how can we cue that? That becomes, we don't have time often in a class to relay all this information, so you just got to get the right cues so people just do it the right way. They learn it that right way, and then they don't even know why they're doing it that way, but that just comes naturally to them. But probably you've all been doing that naturally anyway, because you've got the right cues from the start, but those cues, you see how they become important. You're instructing. So what's some of the cues we could use?
beginning from the belly. Turning the head last. Also sitting up straight and on the out breath. From the belly, twisting and letting the rest of your body come follow.
And maybe just generally reminding everyone overall that that's a center of gravity. So that's going to be a pivotal point. Yeah, trying to disconnect that. Yeah.
So you could give that information, absolutely. But yeah, what I found is a really easy way to, in a sense, we want to just give some really concise sort of quick, easy cues, just to get the right information in the middle of the amount of sort of time and effort. So for me, the way I do it nowadays is sort of wording that I've discovered is coming into the twist, draw the belly in, drawing the belly in gives you already a sense of lifting and engaging from the belly. Because if you start to say twist from the belly, people will go, how does that work? So it's really just about engaging the belly. You suck the belly in, you lift up through the sternum, then you start to lift up, belly in, lift up through the sternum, turn the shoulders to the right, and then to the left. So those are the four kind of cues that I use. Belly in, lifting up through the sternum, twisting. So you might say, this is what I say. Coming into that twist now, to wrap the left arm around the right knee, draw the belly in as we start to twist, lifting through the sternum, twisting through the shoulders, and then turn the head to the right shoulder. So head's last. That's what does the action last. Belly is engaged first, just that drawing in of the belly gets you into the start of the lift. And also with the breath itself, you can cue that breathing in, you're creating that length through the spine, and with the exhale, you're twisting. So you can sort of bring those breath cues into those cues somewhat too. So the right. We're going to inhale the left arm out to the side. Exhale, wrap the arm around the left or the knee in. Inhale, pull the belly in, lift through the chest, and then exhale, shoulders and the head to the right.
Without being wrong, okay. Yeah.
And then to come out of it, you can go into the reverse right. So you can go back first, shoulders, press the right, at the end, once you've come back to your neutral place, there's a number of things one could do. I mean, that could be it, and then you go straight to the other side. There's no absolute there. It could take some time just to kind of feel that reset somewhat. So you just have the fingertips on the floor, beside the hips, close the eyes, and be in your spine for a few breaths. So just focus on tuning into how the spine feels after that. Then go to the other side.
I really like it.
Or you could go into a counter twist. That's what I often do too, is let's go into a counter twist, bring the hands the other side, and then bring the head down towards the floor, and then press back up. It's kind of like a reset of the reset.
Do you always do counter twists?
Not always, but often.
Why? Not all why.
Sometimes, you know, when I'm wanting maybe the class to be a bit more introspective, a bit more really tune into what's happening in the body, then having that time just to pause at the end, be still.
Instead of a counter twist.
Instead of the counter twist, I find is useful in your kind of more dynamic muscle classes begin. So this movement. So that is my intention of doing counter twists, and it's something a bit more like that. So this is a class where we're going to have lots of pauses and lots of introspection. Now, when you're in this position here, you want to have both buttocks on the floor. One buttocks is lifting up the floor, then you're not going to get that steady foundation. Your buttocks are your foundation. So you want both. So if that's lifting off the floor, then it probably means that person needs to extend the body. You can sit up. Yeah. An option. Yeah. Very often you see this, you know, someone's body lifting off the floor. You know, end up in a position like this, hugging themselves, killing the spine. And it's, you know, it's probably doing some benefit maybe. So let's have a go at just trying to talk ourselves through one of a classic twists like that. We'll take turn trying to guide that, trying to guide some of those cues that I've mentioned. Those two stuff.
So we're going to come into the classic seated twist as it's going on. Okay, so taking the right leg and placing on the other side, on the outer side of the left leg. And if you like, you can tuck the extended leg in. Or if you find that your sitting bone is lifting up, it's into the leg, you can move to your leg. So, this is where I'm thinking open twist, closed twist.
So we're doing a closed twist.
Closed twist. Okay. So we're going to take our left arm out to the side and wrap it around the knee. We're going to place the other hand behind us on the floor. And we're going to be twisting from our centre, so our head will be the last thing that twists. Begin from the torso by breathing in and sucking the belly in and up, lifting the chest, and on the exhale, allowing that natural movement as we twist. And breathing here, elongate the spine as you inhale. Focus on reaching your head up towards the sky, and then on the exhale, almost just allowing, no forcing or pushing, just allowing and allowing your head to look over your right shoulder. As far as comfortable, stay here for one more deep inhale, breathing all the way into the belly. Exhale, twist. Ringing out. And on an inhale, coming back to center. And taking a counter twist by putting our hands down on the floor on the other side.
We'll go the other side first there.
Sure. So start, bring our left foot for your right foot, and wrap your right hand over your left knee. And as you inhale, bring your belly up, your chest up, and twist to your hand, bring the left hand behind you, support. Back to the center, and your left hand over your left knee, and down to the center. Then over to the right side. Twist. When you come back, twist your neck, and then your chest, and then your belly.
If you have to give the option, Tom, we'll leave it there. No, and that's it. You don't have to give that option.
Oh,
We
the
could
next
stay with the link extended, and that's moved on. And particularly if you're in a class where you see, you can tell if someone's often, it's a mixture of people who are quite big people, or stiff people, hips. Those are the people that struggle to do that. Not necessarily, because one person, not a particularly stiff person, might just have a configuration that doesn't work like that. But so, often when we start working with the class, you might be able to tell there's a lot of people who won't be able to do that. So I'm just going to do the truth.
I've just always done it like that, I think.
Yeah.
When I do it at home. I know that's because I feel like a strain on your knees if you do it like that, I don't know.
Try to do it. Now the other thing that I forgot to mention is when you're going around into twists, there's different options of where you place your back. So there is the option that we're doing so far, is just placing the back hand behind you onto the floor. Now, there's pros and cons to where you place your hand. So the pro here is that that's kind of gives you a bit of support in a sense. So with that, with those fingers into the ground, it's sort of like counter support, where you sort of helping you to keep the uprightness. If that's not there, then you could end up slouching.
You can also end up dumping all your weight into your hand.
End up what?
Dumping all your weight into your hand.
Yeah, well, that's the disadvantage is that you end up doing that, and then you end up punching that shoulder and leading into that arm. So that's the disadvantage. So the other option is you bring that hand around the back of your hip, around some hip. So back of the hand around, back around the back. Yeah, so that's a really my back of my right hand wrapping around my left hip. Lifting chest and twisting to my right. So either or, but just knowing. So that one, I guess, one possibility is that if people are mindful and strong in their pose, they could end up slouching here. But that, generally support, but we'll put them up slouching that way. So it's two different types of slouch. And of course, advanced twist is to interlace the hands between the leg. Try this way to the other side here.
Sitting on the mat, feeling our sit bones rooted into earth. We'll draw our spine up nice and tall on an inhale. And stay there for the exhale. And then we'll start to bend into the left knee and bring the left foot over so that it's facing outside of the right thigh. Then we'll inhale that right arm out to the side. We'll keep a tall spine. We'll draw in the navel towards the spine, feel the chest lift. And as we exhale, we'll begin to hug that left knee. And so we're twisting from the belly first, then the heart twists over towards the left, shoulders twist, head turns last. And then we can also wrap that left hand behind our lower back. So the back of the hand rests on, say, on like the right hip or the small of the lower back. And all the while we still maintain a nice strong spine. As we gaze over the left shoulder, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink into a twist. We'll stay in our twist as we are, if that's our edge. And if at any point we feel our posture is being compromised, I want you to always release that left hand and come to the fingertips and still gaze over that left shoulder. Being mindful to place all of our weight into the palm of our hand and slouch. Create that nice balance. And whenever we're ready, inhale to float the left fingertips back to the front. Unwind that right arm and taking a counter twist now, so placing both palms on the right side of the mat, and as we exhale, going into push-up, so we dip, elbows bent, and inhale to press back up to seated, unraveling left leg, flexing it next to the right, and sitting up nice and tall once again. Noticing anything, any new sensations in the body.
So my feedback to that would be that we gave a lot of information, which is good. It depends, maybe it was appropriate at the moment. But let's say, generally speaking, can we make it more concise? information, a little more.
belly and chest up, and then twist from the belly. And then maybe could have given the fingertip option first, and then option two, if we want to take the back of the hand to the lower back. And this there, and then untwist, come into a kind of twist. Don't have to, walk it step by step. It can be more condensed. So.
That's also just stuff that comes with time as you yourself absorb all that information, all that key information. Then you manage to express it in your task over time.
So we can let me over just then.
You should be lifting
Yeah,
up.
just leave it.
So do the right leg over.
Try and root yourselves to the floor with your pelvis, and try and maintain an equal level with your feet as well. Maybe tuck, push your heels out as much as you can. And we'll be use the right over left. Slowly raise your right leg, right bending your knee over the top of your left knee, and bring your foot adjacent to your left thigh, and try and keep it as flat as possible. And what we're doing. Twist it to the right.
Bring your left arm around the right leg.
Bring your left, maybe right, open your left arm
Out to the side.
out to the side, and slowly bring it over and wrap it around your right knee as tightly as possible, and bring your right arm behind you, or if you wish, wrap it right around to the back of your hips, and maybe counter push, and slowly start, but actually take a deep breath in, tuck your belly in, and at the same time try and unhook yourself and bring your torso up and bring your chest outwards, and slowly start twisting to the right as you exhale. And your head will be the last to follow the rest of your torso. We're doing 3 breaths in and out. And on your way back, you're exhaling.
Inhale the head first, and then exhale the rest of the body.
So as you twist your head back around to the front, take an inhale and then slowly start to exhale as we bring ourselves back to center slowly. And now we're counter twisting the other way, where we place our hands off to the side, Should we bring the left hand all the way back? The side and gently drop our torso and our head. Floor as we exhale. And slowly bring yourselves back up to the sit position.
You had it all in the end. Just get a piece together. Good Lord, yes. So good work, guys. So you see, it's kind of like, it's an easy close in a sense, but there's lots of little bits of information that needs to get in there, and which might look easy, but then it takes a bit of process to actually make sure they're teaching those right values, those right steps. Relaying that information in a succinct and precise way. And keeping a sense of flow happening. It's a hard to class, but there's still the wording, the vocabulary needs to flow somehow. So that it's attractive, it's absorbable. If you're staggering on the way you're talking too much or too slow, too fast. Finding the right pace, the right amount of information, precise but concise way is what makes an effective transmission. So that's why it's good to practice. So your homework is to write down the karmas and the benefits of a few different twists. So that's what I want to see. But then practice in front of the mirror, practice recording yourself, just teaching them, so that it starts to flow.
I address my themes at my altar in the morning of today. Doing twist.
Wonderful. In Sanskrit, there is a word, parivrita. Heard that word? Parivrita?
Trikonasana.
Trikonasana?
Oh.
Yeah. So whenever we've got the word parivrita, another Sanskrit word, it implies there's a revolution, a twist, essentially, some kind of twisted variation. So there's a few paravritas, a few classics that say paravritas. So Paravrita Ashtachandrasana. This is high lunge, is Ashtachandrasana. Paravrita Ashtachandrasana is hands in prayer, bow forwards, twist elbow to the outside of the thigh. And there we are. Paravrita Ashtachandrasana. Or revolved high lunge. Let's try that one.
Sorry, what was the homework again?
Karmas and benefits of the twist that we're going to bring up today. So, classic Matsyasana. This one that we're doing now, Ashtachandrasana, and then let's see how many more we can do. So, let's come to the top of our mats. On the top of our mats in Tadasana. Take a couple of breaths, ground through the feet, do all the things that we do in Tadasana. And
And when we're ready, bring the hands in prayer. Let's step our left foot back, coming into a high lunge on the ball of the back foot. Lifting the arms up to the sky with an inhale. With an exhale, sink down. Have a deep inhale. Then exhale, bring the hands in prayer to the heart. Now inhale, lean the body forward so the body's in line with the back leg. Drawing the belly in as you twist to the right. Hook the left elbow to the outside of your thigh. Lift up through the heart. Turn the head to the elbow. Cross the right elbow. Keep the back leg firm, nice and straight. The bunda helps there. Ready, release, inhale the arms back up to Ashtachandrasana. Exhale. Hands in prayer to the heart, step back to the top of the mat. Just so you can just so let's step the right leg back first.
From a prayer position, we step our left leg right back. And we bend our right knee. Correct. Slowly bring ourselves tilting forward. And start to twist towards our right. And hook our left elbow against our right leg and slowly bring our head towards the right and hook behind us. Slowly come back, same way.
Okay. So one of the things that you didn't do, but I think it's important in this one, is again to designate that moving one arm with a twist. So drawing the belly into your chest. So let's just, again, just try that. So let's do the other side now. Let's step our right leg back. Hands in prayer. And let's try doing that twist without drawing the belly. So just leaning forward, loosen the belly, keep the belly loose. Twist to your left, right elbow to the left thigh. Go up the left shoulder. So. And back. Bring the arms up. Now let's do it again. Hands in prayer, reach the heart, leaning forward, body in line with the back leg. And this time, as you twist the left, suck the belly in, lift up through the chest. You feel the difference? Yeah. That was lift up the chest, just those two cues there. Just helps to give you that greater length in the spine as you go into the twist. And also somehow increases that stability.
And the spine can go deeper when the belly is drawn in and chest is lifted. You have more leverage to pivot. Yeah.
So it's just, again, it's an important cue. But I think it's to always be in there. So we'll try. Guys through.
The same side or?
Whichever side you like. Whichever side you reckon we're up to.
So hands in prayer, heart space. Inhale, step the right foot back, up on the ball of the right foot. Inhale to lean forwards, and as we begin to twist towards the left, draw the belly in, the chest rises, and we go for the left. The right elbow on the left side of the thigh. Head is the last to turn, and you gaze over the left elbow, ensuring our left knee is pointing outward. Sink in. You need to lengthen the spine. Exhale to sit in the twist, to twist deeper. And to come out, you inhale slowly up the right elbow. Bring your torso towards the front of the mat. How large prayer is at the heart. Then exhale, step the right foot forward to the left. And stick deep.
From breath cues, inhale, exhale, find the legs in the spine, draw the belly, then exhale. Finish that twist. Space in here. You could go either way. You could have an inhale and an exhale. The version of kick up. Just inhale, exhale, inhale forward, and exhale, twist, draw the belly to the chest. Or you could take a little longer. Inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, start to twist, and then exhale. So that's kind of breaking it down a little bit. No right and wrong there, which is fine. Flows best. At the end of the twist should be, the final part of the twist should be the exhale.
Right.
The inhale often helps to draw the belly in, even though normally inhale you expand the belly, but in twisting it actually, that action of lifting, particularly lifting the chest, that inhale part, so you suck the belly in with the chest. Finish the twist with the exhale.
We say engage in the bandha. It's like we're inhaling, lock, twist.
Yeah.
Sure. Start with our hands in prayer and step your left foot back to a higher lunge. Bring your torso forwards so it's in line with your back leg. Good. You can inhale and bring your belly in and your chest up as you twist to the right. Your left elbow on your right knee. Exhale as you twist. Slowly back to center. Your torso back. Step your left foot to the front of the mat. I didn't cue the inhale and exhale, so because I'm still not there yet.
Doesn't matter, that's good. That's good. So, vital. It's good to cue breaths and words. But got to, yeah, it comes in time. Get the movements right first,
Yeah.
then bring the breath into it. Yeah. Afterwards. One thing to, maybe someone else said it too, but remember
just avoid that we actually, the knee, so we're actually looking at around the outside of the thigh. And, you know, again, depends on who's in your class. Some people can't do that. There's no way to get their arm around the outside of the thigh. So sometimes we just have to cue rest the elbow just onto the thigh. If you can, hook it around to the outside to give you greater leverage to then twist a little deeper. Part of your cue. And then you could bring in variations where, from there where you spread your wings. Bring that left arm down, the right arm to the sky. Potentially bind.
So standing up from the mat. Hands in prayer position, heart center. Feel your thumbs on your heart and feel your beating. Take a breath in, and on the out breath, putting the right foot back. And coming into high lunge. So breathing in as you reach up, and exhale, sinking into the lunge. On an exhale, tilting forward so that you're in one long line from the back leg all the way up the torso. And still the heart center. On an inhale, sucking the belly in and up, bringing the chest up as well. And on the exhale, twisting over the bent leg, and if you can, spreading your arms, spreading your wings, and focusing on that long line of your spine from all the way from the back heel, all the way up your body. So as you breathe in, you're straightening that line. And as you breathe out, you're twisting. Going back, bring your hands back together to heart center as you uncurl, coming back up. Straightening the front leg, rest for a second. And then on the exhale, sinking back into that lunge. And inhale, bringing the left back foot up.
And it's a challenging one with the balance out, isn't it? So if you see people are wobbling a lot, or if people need to sort of lessen the strength of the pose, then you can always say, "Welcome to bring the back knee down," as a variation. And again, depends on the way in which you're going to work your class. If it's you've got a lot of beginners, if it's a class where a lot of people will be physically challenged, then maybe you start from here rather than from there. So you start from here, let's do a low lunge, Shavasana, then move to that twist. Stay there, or if you want to go further, lift up the back leg so you can actually keep those from the elbows. But if everyone seems to be quite physically able and strong, then just go into it from the high lunge. But then if you see anyone's struggling, then you say option to bring the back knee down. Support. It becomes so the variations are the spreading of the wings. Sorry? Yeah, you can. So I'm saying, but then we could then do the bind. It's tricky doing the bind. Bring this one, but some, and then arm balance. Bring the hands down. Ekapada, Kunyasanabi. Which is quite nice.
Bird of paradise.
Bird of paradise. No, you would do that from Parsvatanasana, side angle pose. Yeah. But actually, if you really want to get funky with this, there is a variation. Come into your behind. Something like this today. Can you do the bind, and then from the bind, you then come onto that front leg and you lift up the back.
And then do what?
And then you bring the weight forward and lift up the back leg.
Well, that's
It's a really tricky belt.
actually enough. Work up to it.
Yeah, it's a super advanced one, super tricky one. So yeah, it's bound. Down there, and then you lift up. Yeah, it's twisted balancing. There you go. You get really tricky. There you go.
Bobby's never done that one. You're like, whoa.
So, when you get into these deeper twists. So what you were talking about before, Padasvakonasana, to come into. So what we just did there was Ashta, Padavrita, Ashta Chandasana, with the option to bind. And when you the bind is Pada. Padasvakonasana, side flows. So sometimes people call that Padavrita Padasvakonasana, but it's actually not, because it's the rotation of the high lunge. Right? The body position, as you can see, doesn't change with the high lunge. Padavrita Padasvakonasana is actually another pose, which again, my body can do it today, but here we go. So if that's Padasvakonasana, side angle pose, Padavrita is keeping the back leg firm, pushing that around, bringing that hand to the floor, and then moving back over the head. So that's really, I find that really tricky, because that's internally rotating, which is really quite tricky.
So it's like this.
So like that, but then you bring your top arm, your right hand down here.
This one here.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're going to bring in that twist.
Can we go
keep the back heel down.
Oh, not even on the wall of the back.
Keep the back heel down. Yeah, and then that arm comes over the head like that. There it works. Slip on into it. So your internal position is
What do you mean by internal rotation?
internal hip rotation.
Oh yeah, interesting. So that doesn't feel like much for me. That's so crazy how different everyone's body is.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, ideally that thigh is coming obviously further down, so yeah, and
This one.
yeah, that's good. Better than that still like the outside. Yeah. Keep it back in down.
That's it.
Plus guidance. Keep that back heel now.
Is it out again? 2 minutes.
much better than me. That one. So that's part of it, it's like nice. But yeah, it's quite old lines for us.
Yeah.
As you can see, most of us are struggling with that one. You were okay?
Yeah.
Come into it again, come on the other side.
Yeah, it feels rough, it shouldn't be easy.
Just going to try and keep those squares here. Pulling that in. That's good. Yeah. A big duck hides like a mouse. Then we've got Advaita Trikonasana, which is another classic standing posture. So we know that Trikonasana, you guided us before, the top foot, your front foot, the heels into the arch of the back foot. Yes. Square the hips to the side, arms out to the side, lean to the front, facing the right arm. That's Trikonasana. So, coming back up. Now, Pranavritta means we're going to do rotation. So the first thing to do is actually to change the position of the feet. We're going to bring that left foot further out to the left. The right, so the feet now become track in line, two tracks which are aligned with the hips, so that you can then square out the hips to the front. That's quite important. Now, hips are square to the front, and bring the right hand, so let's do the right. Right, back of the right hand to the back of the hips. Make sure those hips are square, that left hip you want to come back. Keep it tracking forward. Reach up with the left arm, bow forwards. Place the left hand to the outside of the right foot down, four on the block. Check the line of those hips again. Is that left hip or that right hip come forward? Just keep the hips square. And then if you're feeling stable, then lift up that right arm. So that's where the twist comes into it, obviously. Now we're twisting through the spine. So even in that lifting, you can draw the belly, up the chest, and raise the arm to the spine. To come out, we bring that right hand back to the back of the hips, look down at the bottom hand. Try guiding us through that. The other side.
So we're going to take a deep breath in and out. And we're going to pick up the right leg and place it behind us. Back foot in a 45-degree angle. Straightening the front leg, straightening the back leg, little micro bend. Taking our right arm up to the sky on an inhale. Left, back of the left palm along the small of the back. And on an exhale, reaching with a flat back towards the outer edge of the left. Making sure that the core is turned on, you're not dumping your weight into anything. And as you feel okay to, bringing the belly in and up, chest up, and extending the left arm up towards the sky. Always remembering to breathe, bring that hip shake back in possibly. Let's exhale. Raising your right arm up to the sky, jumping forward. Good. Bring your feet back to the front.
step that leg back, often people will get the line with the left foot, which is good for all the standing posture will side on with it. This way facing the front, we want the feet to be hip up. So track the feet along the two railway tracks which allow the drift, also, it's one of generally the option for that block outside. You want to do it and like that to around this change.
There's also one that I've come to learn that hands should definitely only be done when you're really warm. I was in a class when someone did it pretty early in the class and I got an injury.
Yeah, it's strong bones,
Yeah.
strong. When all these standing, it's quite strong. Who would like to try? I need keep your eyes open.
You step back to the right, just step back to the right, step back to the left. So having our blocks handy. And then let's step to the top of the mat, bring your hands into Sarasvati. Go toward the spine, get the skin right here. And then exhale. Next inhale, we'll step back with the left foot, keeping the short stance, not too long back, not too far back, and we're on the tram tracks. So the left foot will be on a 45-ish degree angle. We'll first square the hip, so the left hip may have a tendency to fall out to the left, just bringing the hips in line with our mat, checking the alignment, going toward the spine. We'll take the back of the right hand to the small of the back. Inhale to lengthen the left arm up towards the sky. And as we exhale, keeping the flat hinging at the hips, left hand reaches from the outside as the right ankle. Option to take a block to the outer edge, the right foot. We can rest the left palm there. And we've drawn the belly in, the chest is lifted, and we're twisting towards the right, gazing over the right shoulder. We can stay here. Another option is to lift that right hand off the small of the back towards the sky. Gaze to right thumb, staying here for an inhale. And an exhale. Next inhale, we can slowly bring right hand back to the small of the back. We're untwisting, so first the head looks towards the ground, belly unravels. We inhale to rise, hinging at the hips, left arm towards the sky. And exhale, step left foot to meet the right, the top of the mat. And here.
So there's, so there are lots of different twists we can do, lots of different options. Padavika, so Ardha Chandrasana is half the bones, Ardha Chandrasana. Padavika, Ardha Chandrasana, bring that top down, keep that top look up. Twist. Revolved half moon pose. So how do we keep it at the lower down? Let's go to the other side. So staying on the left leg, let's move into Ardha Chandrasana. Let's step the right toes back forward. Start moving forward. Then as we come forward, right hand to the right hip, left fingers to the floor,
stabilise or to block. The left hand's just sort of snug out to the left foot. We're going to stack the right hip over the left hip as you lift the right leg. And then if you can, you raise the right arm high as well, stacking your shoulders. And then we are in our Ardha Chandrasana. Remember that core is our centre of gravity. Belly there, drawing towards the spine. So powering up from there. Let's bring now the right hand down and drop the right hip down so hips are now square. Keep the right leg parallel to the floor. Right feet is on the floor, we can now raise up the left arm to the sky. Belly in, open out the chest, and then twist it, lift it up. Legs down, feet in. Bring the left fingers back down, come back to your original Ardha Chandrasana. Right leg high, right hip stacked over the left. Right fingers to the sky. And then you gracefully bring the right foot down to meet the left foot. If you follow that, going to go there, so try and guide us through that.
I was struggling to even follow a bit just from playing soccer today. It's hard for me to even like try to hold the leg strength. I was just stretching while you guys are doing that, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So just do the left leg, so right knee this time, so standing toward the top of our mat, bringing hands into center. And on the next inhale, starting to shift the weight into the right leg, micro-bending the right leg, bringing the hovering left foot off the mat, beginning to lean forward, hinging at the hips until the back and our leg, the line option to place right palm onto the block, bring the right fingertips towards the floor, entering into our half moon pose. So inhale to draw the belly in, chest lifts. We start to turn our chest towards the left and raising left arm towards the sky and taking our gaze to the left side of the mat, or if we want to challenge ourselves, we can take our gaze to the fingertips. And then slowly here we'll as we exhale, we'll fold left fingertips towards perhaps the block so that our hips are square to the mat. Option to place left palm on the block, and we'll twist the other way. So drawing in the belly on the inhale, exhale chest lifts, and we exhale to twist, raising right arm towards the sky. Pavrita. And as we really exhale to bring both hands on the block, bringing left foot to the mat, inhale to come up into
Little combo there. And Rosie, what if I said, guide us through Parivrtta Utkatasana?
Sure. Okay, so coming into chair pose, in doing that we're going to reach down to touch the floor, lifting at the knees, and then bringing the arms up above the head, and just settling into your chair pose. Bring the weight into your heels, bringing the hands to heart center, and sucking in the belly in and up, chest up. And we're going to twist over, putting our left elbow over our right knee, and being careful that our left hip doesn't come forward, so keeping those hips square and really rotating into the twist from your center. breathing here once in and out. As you inhale, coming out of the twist but staying in chair. And bring the hands back to heart center. We're going to go to the other side. So rotating in the center. Belly in and up. Just up. And keep the hips square so one knee is not going in front of the other. Inhale, in and out here. And inhale, coming back to center, arms up. And straighten your legs.
Well done. Right. Yeah, see, that was one in practice. Beautifully, and you obviously been taught before to keep that aligning with the hips there, and because often one knee likes to track forward when twisting the hips. So yeah, try to keep the hips aligned there, through the belly and twist on the leg and around. Stabilise the hips.
I probably credit my alignment in like strong poses to Grant and Yanti.
We involve a block in Katasana to help roll our thighs inwards so that our knee, one knee doesn't, track over the other knee. Would that be a helpful?
Yeah, squeeze the block between the thighs.
And twist as well with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, twist.
Gosh, time flies, isn't it? Well, the other, so we've done a seated twist, a couple of variations there. We've done a standing twist. But then the other classic twist is our recline twist.
Yay!
So coming onto our backs. And, in recline twist also there are a few different variations and options, but the classic one that I like to work with is going to lie on the back. Let's draw the knees into the chest, maybe keep the knees in the hug. Rock a little bit side to side. And then keeping the knees into the chest, bring the arms out at shoulder height along the floor. Draw the belly in, and then take a deep inhale, then as you exhale, drop the knees to your left side towards the left elbow. And bring the left hand around the right leg, right shoulder to the floor, turn the head to look along the right arm. So do that, so. And then come back to centre, inhale, bring the knees back to the chest. Towards the chest. And then belly in as you exhale to your right hand to your left knee, left shoulder to the floor, turning the head to look along the left arm. Come back to centre, inhale, and then exhale. Drop the feet back to the earth. So that's that variation. The other variation is to, maybe we could now extend the left leg along the floor. Bring the right leg out to so that it's at a right angle. Bending the right knee. And then take the left hand to the outside of the right leg, and then draw that right leg over to your left. Keep the right shoulder down, turning your head to the right hand. A little shuffle with that left hip if you like to bring it back a little to the right. Sweet spot and then staying. Release back to centre. Release the right leg along the floor. Draw the left knee up, left leg up, so bending that left leg at a
the right elbow to the foot. It's a little to the left, so you bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee and then draw that left knee over towards the right side. Keep the left shoulder to the floor, look along your left arm. That's the back. Gently release back to centre. Release the left leg back along the ground. And maybe, Dennis, you can try one of those ones.
Sure. So, bring our right knee in towards your chest and your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Bring the knee down to your left side, to the right side. And neck up to face the roof as you bring the right knee back to center and extend it on the mat. And the other side.
Yeah.
And then bring your left knee in towards your chest and your right hand to the outside of your knee and bring it towards your right side. And look out to your left side. Ready? Bring your head back to center and bring your knee back towards your chest and extend it out to make it
Very good. Yes, well done. So yeah, just if we want to sometimes, as I was saying before, sometimes just fine-tuning the language so that we can, again, just be as succinct as possible, but really just giving that perfect information.
Yeah.
Lots of, I always do it myself even, but when we're working on it, we can think about it. So when you said bring your, you brought the left hand to the outside of the right knee, then you said take the right knee down to the left side, I think you said, or something along the lines of that. But what about taking it across to the left side? There's a sense that it's coming from one side over to the other side, so you're crossing over. So the best word there would be take the right knee across to the left side, rather than rather than down to the left side. Or
You just say cross, bring your right knee across your body.
Yeah, into the twist.
yeah, good. Cross the body to the left, down towards the floor.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just had a thought of something that would be good practice for us all to record instructions, just a voice recording, and then play it to someone or to yourself and see if you can follow just an instruction.
Well, in fact, what you could do is just do that in the yoga styles.
I don't know if you can post just voice.
Or just record yourself doing it and talking. Record yourself teaching it. One last Paravrita. I think we've got Paravrita Jana Chittasana. So Janu Shirshasana is our one-legged forward bend. Janu means knee. Janu is knee, and Shirshasana is head. So when we extend, let's say the right leg, extend the left to the right arm, reach up the arms now forwards. We do Janu Shirshasana, which is head down the knee forwards. Haravita Janu Shirshasana is when we then bring the, it's kind of like you reminded me what you did in your sequence, it's almost that. So you bring the, in this case, I bring my right elbow down to the inside of the right leg to use it as leverage for the twist. If I can, with my right thumb, I lift the right toe, and I draw the belly, lift the chest up, so this is an open twist rather than a closed twist. Reach my left arm up to the sky. I draw my left arm over the left foot. Ultimately, getting the hand to connect with the foot. So then I lose the integrity of the throws. I need to thread the head back between the arms and turn the head to look up to the sky.
Great. Oh wow. That's nice.
So we've got to get the other side, otherwise it's quite even. So we want to try talking us through the other side?
How about for Tony?
On the wall.
Tony's on the knob, you move out that one. Did you see what we do?
Hard and fast Wednesday nights chases.
That's not too bad, is it?
Bring our heel to the inside of our left thigh.
That's it. Well, coming into Janu Shirshasana first, so you come forwards into the forward bend.
Where are we pulling toes back?
And then you
Bring
go to the left.
our left elbow to the inside of our left knee.
Yep.
Are we grabbing the toe, are we? Grab that toe.
That toe.
Yep, and the right arm extends up from the head, over. Feel that stretch. All the way to the thigh, is it? You can breathe.
Well done, yeah. Pretty good to have nodded off. Alright, so list of poses that we've looked at today. Someone write it down. Do the crowns and benefits. Ardha Matsyendrasana, 6 fighters, what else we do? Parivrtta Ashta Chandrasana. Yeah. We looked at Parivrtta Trikonasana. Ardha Chandrasana. That's close to the end of the Ardha Chandrasana, Ashta Chandrasana. Ashta is high, Ardha is so half of the face. Parivrtta Utkatasana, just the chair pose. And then we did our, and I forget the Sanskrit for the reclined twists, reclined
Chris. Introduce us. So make the homework requirements for each of those benefits, and then your recording, just choose 2 or 3, up to you. So how many you'd like to record this teacher. This one, 2 or 3, idea. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the other thing you could do is that what we didn't do today is we read the lecture notes, and there is a fair bit in there, which is worth having a look over. So have a little. I mean, I'm hoping that we just in our discussion we actually covered in there. But yeah, have a quick breeze through the lecture notes because you might find some few other tips and bits of information that we should use. Lecture notes on the quiz. And I'm glad we did it this way today, because often I'll go through those lecture notes first. We've done that we can't actually practice. This is really important.
Yeah, this is more engaging and practical and like doing it on the spot. I'm like, okay, cool. I think we know we go down. And we can fill in the gaps. So yeah, the doing, yeah.
And do we do a twist in the class?
They're out!
A couple of key times that are really good though.
Definitely at this time.
And then maybe another time at the end or towards the end after a
Yeah, like back bend, seated twist, forward bend, sequence.
yeah, well done team. Thank you. Today we're going to feel a bit twisted coming out of here today. Dance. Who's coming to dance today?
Dancing last night.
Oh, how was it last night? How many people?
Number of people, I reckon if there was any more, it would have felt crowded. Between 10. Yeah. Yeah, but is Rivka doing the dance?
Yeah. So,
Are you going to play?
see you guys next week.